Makes it more intimate.
No problem.
Boom.
Yeah. As long as it's not too cloudy, yeah. Jules usually aren't, yeah. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Live on the Mic. We changed it up a little bit today. So today we're actually at the Sound Cellar in Huntington.
Woo!
We got this awesome little recording studio down here.
I've never been here.
Never been here?
Yeah, I've only heard the stories.
Oh, you got some good stories about this place?
No, I couldn't remember them. But I've seen people be here before, and I was like, I always wanted to check
It's
it
an
out.
awesome place.
Yeah.
I discovered it, you walk down those, what you think is a sketchy flight of stairs, and you come down here, and you're like, holy shit, it's like a little underground.
So it's a rehearsal space, venue, recording studio?
It's not as much a venue as it is a recording studio.
Okay. Because I've seen some events happen here. So
Yeah, we did a networking event here not too long ago.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, we did that. There was like 30 people down here. It's just, it can be a venue, but the town is a pain in the ass.
Really?
A lot of legalities.
Oh, because of
coming
all
down
the
to that, then you got to get,
space. Okay.
it's a lot of stuff, insurance and stuff, just do those
Yeah.
kind of events down here.
But you could make a cool event down here. I'm looking at the open space with the stage.
Yeah, you definitely
It'd be
could.
cool. You
It's a
could knock
perfect-
it out easily.
It's a perfect little private event.
Yeah,
You can fit like 50 or 60 people in here probably.
I like it.
Well, we did the network event. We just got some pizza and drinks.
hmm
Had everybody down here. It was an open jam session. That was the first open jam I ever ran, and
How'd it go?
it was pretty good considering.
Mhm.
It's one of those things where it's like you don't know how it's going to turn out until the day of because you're not
Yeah.
selling tickets before, and then you go here, and you're not expecting anybody to come because you just have no idea, and you just kind of wait, and then usually like when I do events, as soon as they start, I can't wait for them to be over. It's
It goes
just like
back quick, though.
It does.
It goes, was there a lot of age variance in like all the jammers or?
yeah,
Yeah.
there always is an open jams.
Yeah.
There's another place. You ever go to Paradise Studios, Massapequa?
I used to work there.
Oh, really?
I interned there my first year out of college when he was starting up before he moved into that space where he is right
One
now.
One second. I just
Uh,
forgot to record on here. Okay.
And the guy's name is Bobby Lacera. Really nice guy. And I just graduated out of college for music industry. So I started out as interning and then he hired me later on.
Uh-huh.
And we did like a lot of like TV shows there or TV podcast kind
Yeah.
of thing, video podcasts. And my favorite one was he had a barbershop show called Scissor Salute Show.
Scissor Salute.
Yeah, Scissor Salute. And I get free haircuts all the time from all these barbers from all over the country.
Nice.
It was great.
So anyway, today we're here with Boxer, the band. That's how you guys pronounce it? Boxer, the
It's
band?
just Boxer,
Just Boxer.
but Boxer the band is for social media and whatnot.
That's how you got to
'cause,
find it.
Boxer is like either a fighter or a dog. So
We're not a fighter. We're not a dog.
You're a little bit of everything.
yeah, we're just people lovers that make music.
So to start off, who are you guys?
Well, I'm Lenny. I'm the lead singer, lead songwriter, rhythm guitarist. This is,
My name is Andrew. I play guitar.
and then the other members who aren't here are David and Johnny. David is the bassist, and Johnny is our drummer. So
All right. Well, welcome to you guys. And
thank you.
hopefully the other two maybe are sitting in watching. Or...
Most likely, unless they're at rehearsal, their other projects.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys are a 4-piece band. What do the other guys play? Obviously, one drum.
David is the
and
bassist.
bass.
Johnny's the drummer. Andrew's our great guitarist. So.
I'm an okay guitarist.
Okay, guitarist. I did a podcast last night too, and the guitarist said the same thing. It's like I'm like the all right guitarist.
I know how to play chords, and then he like puts the jazz juice.
All
in
right,
my
I can see
chords,
that.
you
I can
know?
see that. That's cool. So how long have you guys been in?
About 2 years.
All right.
Me and the bass player David were two forming members of another band fronted by a different person
Okay.
with our drummer at the time. And then David and I went to an open mic just for random purposes, and we found Lenny and we heard his music and we said, wow, this music is way better than what we're playing. Let's start a band. So we did, and it took a long time of rehearsing our music, and we worked on it for almost 9 months in the garage before we took it out anywhere. So by the time we hit the ground, we really hit it running.
That's cool. And you guys started as an original band, or you guys were doing covers in the beginning?
All originals.
Wow. I feel like that's kind of hard to find these days, to find someone that started as an original band.
People like Lenny are hard to find too. But we did.
So immediately you guys met, you started the band, and you started writing songs, and you didn't go out until you had a...
Yeah, it was.
Original?
We didn't really write songs. I had like 30 songs written throughout my whole writing process. When I learned how to play guitar, I had a great guitar teacher. He tried to teach me scales, or, I'd learn the scales and learn songs, but I would always get caught off just doing my own stuff in the middle of it while I was practicing. So over the years, I had a lot of these songs written. And when I met Andrew and Dave, I was really developed my sound. And that night, I was really, it wasn't really a good day for me. So I knew the best thing for me to do was to play my music. And I went to the Cup, and I just needed that pick-me-up. And then I met Dave and Andrew.
Totally by chance.
Totally by chance. It was almost like fate, as cheesy as it sounds. But
I feel like all things music related, that's one of the biggest ways that happens.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are at the right place, right time, and you hear the right person up there, and that's it. So you said you can't find guys like Lenny.
Oh no, nowhere.
Describe it. Come on, tell us what's
don't
so.
make me cry
Come on, what's
or
so special
blush.
about
I won't
Lenny?
make you cry, but I will make you blush. I've been platonically in love with Lenny since the day I met him.
Oh, my God.
He's really the best guy I know, and very
Thank you.
very talented and unique songwriter. Besides being a great person,
Thank you. Thank you.
he's
Aw.
definitely led us through some turbulent times as a band and through adversity, external.
Those are some big words you got there.
Thanks.
You got small, confusing ones too.
That's cool. So that's obviously got to feel pretty good for you to.
Yeah,
They
no,
find you like that.
It's awesome. Like Andrew definitely, he helps.
Wow.
What was that? Andrew is like the stern voice to my like loving dad personality. And then Johnny is our notable ranter. He just goes on these tangents of being both sides of the coin of the conversation. I don't know how he does it, but he's a very intelligent person. So once you get him going on something that he's passionate about, which is almost literally anything and everything that involves music, he'll just go. And then
Nothing wrong with that.
David is just he's quiet, but he knows how to throw out like, why didn't we think of that kind of line
Right.
in the middle of our in our brainstorming processes.
Right.
And they're all part of other projects. Andrew, Dave, and Johnny, they're all very talented musicians, which I'm so lucky to be found by them, because I always thought that my music was incomplete in a sense. I developed my songs, but I always knew there would be so much more potential if they were brought to life in a sense.
Right.
And then when we were rehearsing, I never really had to tell Andrew, Dave, or Johnny really where the song was going. I would play and they would follow me, and there was just an automatic trust, or we're really good listeners when we rehearse to each other. It's detrimental and beneficial, because if we were ever to mess up, we all hear one of us messing up, and
Yeah.
then something, we trip
Everybody has
over.
to take a second to laugh, and then we resume with that stuff.
Yeah.
So do you think that's like a rare quality for you guys to all just be in each other's heads? Because I feel like I haven't had a band tell me that yet, that they're all in that same wavelength, like 100% of the time.
Good chemistry is in front of you whenever you see a good band.
That's true.
So it can't be that rare, but it's definitely special
Mhm.
what we've got.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely with bands that I've seen, they're not vocal. They may not be vocal that they're in each other's heads, but
Right.
you'll see it in their timing, especially when they end the song perfectly on time together.
Right.
Funk bands, the way that, I never know when a part is going to begin or end, but somehow these funk jam bands with no vocals in it at all will just know that they're going to the A or the B part of a song.
Right.
Just like that. It's I admire that a lot.
Yeah.
So
That's cool. So, have you guys both played instruments your whole life, or did you pick up music?
pretty much.
Whole life.
How did it start?
My dad's a musician,
Okay.
and he put me behind a piano before I could talk.
Wow. Okay. So that was your first instrument.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. The first instrument I actually really wanted to learn was the cello in school.
Mm-hmm. Once you hit that 3rd, 4th grade, you start selecting an instrument.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I picked up the bass, and then I picked up the guitar
Mhm.
about 5 years ago, and haven't really stopped playing it since I did.
That's cool. What about you?
Similar story. My dad was a guitarist. He tried the whole band thing back in the 80s. His first instrument was the cello too, and then he taught himself how to play guitar. But I did the whole chorus thing when I was in 4th grade. So, and then I was trained classically vocally. Like I did opera, I did all NISMA and stuff like that. And I picked up guitar in middle school.
Mhm.
My whole family plays guitar. All the holidays, we all play music together and everything like that. So music is very influential in our music. And my family, I'm sorry, music is very influential in my music. And yeah,
That's cool.
Guitar and singing.
All right.
So.
All right. So who's the songwriter in the group?
Lenny.
Heyo.
Just you?
He writes the words,
Mhm.
a lot of the music. When somebody else in the band comes with music, he'll usually rearrange it a little bit to suit his own style and his own needs.
All right. So do you have a process? Like does stuff just come to you, or?
When I was living with my parents
When I was a young boy.
in Massapequa, I had my own basement.
Mhm.
And it was basically my den, my like escape area. And my process was bong, Dr. Pepper, guitar. Like, it had to be those 3
In that order?
Sometimes the Dr. Pepper first, then the bong, then the Dr. Pepper, then
because you need to clear the cotton mouth after that.
then
Put you in the zone.
The flavor.
Yeah.
Right.
What is it?
But it varies, honestly. Mostly it's the music first. I'll have a chord progression, very simple, and I'll just be playing it over and over, and I'll hum syllables to the rhythm of the song.
Okay.
And then I'll just let the words fill in those syllables to the rhythm of the song. So therefore, the song almost writes itself in a way.
Okay.
Other times I've just had like sometimes the greatest songs are like written because I can't fall asleep.
Right.
And I'll just hum shit in my head, and then I'll try to remember it. Most of the times I won't remember it the next day, but
and
the days that I do, I'll put it to the guitar, and sometimes it's not even anything close to what I was thinking in my head, so it gets scrapped right away. But no, mostly it's me fooling around trying to practice, and then I just hear something that I like, I focus on it, and then I develop it.
Okay.
And then I'll try to also, I listen to a lot of music too, or I'll go to a show and I'll be inspired and I'll hear a song that the band performed or what I heard on radio and be like, I like that style. I like what they did there. I want to try and do that, but in my own way. And then I wrote maybe like 2 songs that way. It changes. It really does. You can't stick to one formula. Otherwise, I did it, and then I got caught, and then I thought I would never, get out of that writer's block moment.
Right.
So,
All right.
you always gotta try different ways of doing something.
Right. So then, are you one of them that gets excited as soon as you write a song and you call the rest of the band and you're like, I got a song, let's go practice it?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Most of the times, yes. I think with the new songs that I've written, I'll text them and be like, I got a new song. And then you guys are like,
He builds it up for us a long time before he actually drops it on us
yeah.
in a session or
Because
something.
we're rehearsing, we're still developing our songs that we have.
Uh-huh.
And, we want to really get that consistent set, that good set. That's been our focus
Okay.
recently, if I'm right.
Timing is everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So what was the first song you guys played together?
Oh, wow.
The first original song that you guys played
live?
together.
It would be at
Out?
KJ Farrell's. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
that we did
November something at an open mic.
at an open mic. It was, I think, in October, and then our gig was in November.
I think the first song we ever played was one of our tunes, Ready to Go.
Mm-hmm.
And the other two that we did that night are now released in the internet for all to
Oh,
hear.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. How many songs do you have total?
12 or 13.
Yeah, 13.
That's a nice album you got right there.
Yeah.
LP coming soon.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's in pre-development of pre-development.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best stage. So you guys are like a regular gigging band, or do you mostly just try to get your stuff out there?
Pretty regularly gigging.
Okay.
2 or
Yeah.
3 times a month.
Oh, okay. That's not
Enough
bad.
to keep it sparse enough that people still want to go.
Right. And where do you guys enjoy playing?
Where do we enjoy playing?
We here at Boxer obviously love to play everywhere that we can. But
Great answer. Great politically correct.
Politically
answer.
correct answer, but you got to have a place that
Thank
like
you
you're like,
for answering before I did. 'Cause I didn't know what to say.
well, there are definitely 2 places that we've played at the most,
Mhm.
which are the Velvet Lounge.
okay.
Everybody knows the Velvet Lounge.
Right.
And One Eyed Jacks around here in Bethpage.
Right. Yeah, I'm doing a show there on the 23rd.
Yeah, you're running an open mic there too every now and then.
No, I
too.
stopped the open mic. I did that for 1 week, and it was just an absolute fail. It's just like-
sorry to hear that,
F.
man.
It's hard to do because there's so many of them
Yeah.
at so many bars.
I know.
So trying to start one up, you have to pull people from other places. And,
yeah.
it just ended up not being. It wasn't a good turnout, and energy into something every single week to try to do it like that.
Yeah, it's a big.
It wasn't worth it for me. Yeah, because once that
big
day was
commitment.
over, I'm like, shit, we're gonna do it again next week.
Those are long
And then-
nights too,
Yeah,
because you'll get people coming in at like 12 o'clock saying, "Is the open
Yeah,
mic still
yeah.
going on?"
because then
And
like
they'll play for
Thursday comes,
45
Friday
minutes.
comes. Next thing you know, it's Tuesday, and you're like, shit, I didn't do any more pushing for this open mic, and it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
So no, I backed out of that after 1 week. But we're doing shows there now. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be doing one there once a month.
Okay.
So yeah, next March 23rd we have One Day at a Time, and who else is playing? Wow, I can't remember the band that's playing.
Oof.
Oh, A Day of Martyrs.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have heard them yet.
What
I've heard of
genres
them,
are
yes.
they?
They're like alternative rock.
Okay. You're trying to get every kind of style and
Yeah, I just try to pair them up with each other when it's
Mhm.
for that night.
yeah.
If it's any, the last one I did was a reggae show. All the bands were reggae artists, so just keep the feel for one night. But we bounce around. But if you guys want to get on that bandwagon and get you guys in there,
Yeah, of course.
You know.
You know where to find us now.
yeah,
We've officially linked up.
right. Well, that's why we like doing this podcast. 'Cause it's the perfect intro to get to know about you guys. You guys
Mhm.
open up, try to create like a comfortable setting. If you come in, and it's just a good introduction.
Just want you to open up.
That's it. I don't know. I never thought I would be that person who would like meet people. I used to shoot me a
Introverted.
text,
Yeah.
like that. I hate meet you
I don't
and
know what it is. Even with my fiance, calling me, I'm like, all right, what do you want? How long are we gonna? I love you if you're watching this.
This never happened to me in the past, but recently when I get unknown phone call
Yeah.
numbers, like my whole body like seizes up. I get really anxious.
that's not. You might want to see a doctor about
Never used to
that.
happen to me.
Well, because now you never know what it is. Like back then, it just used to be. It was usually just the wrong number. These days, who knows who's calling
Yeah,
now?
it could be someone being like, "Come outside."
Some shit like that. You heard about that Momo thing that's going around now?
Scares the
Momo?
crap out of me.
MoMA? I don't
No.
know. It's like Momo or something.
Yeah,
Apparently,
it's like the thing that I can't tell if it's an old person thing
I don't
getting
know.
spread around or
it's almost like imagine like the Ring type face, like
Okay.
creepy face like that. But it's rigged to go into children's YouTube, like YouTube Kids, and it's set to like pop up mid kids video, and it's this creepy face that apparently will like tell you, make sure you keep this between us. Don't tell your parents, or someone's gonna come kill your family. And they'll tell you to do dangerous shit where it's like go in the kitchen and turn on the stove. Go put the cat with a knife and shit like that. And apparently people have committed suicide from it because these kids are so scared of listening to it.
What?
So I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
You never know who's ringing your phone, who's popping on your computer.
Back in my day, we just had Bloody Mary.
Bloody
Yeah.
Mary, say it 3 times, make people cry in the
I
bathroom.
still haven't done it to this day.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it bugged me out for a while.
I
but-
did it. I saw it.
Did you?
Yeah.
What does she look like?
It's real. I can't tell you.
You gotta
Bloody
find out for
Mary
yourself.
and Beetlejuice. I remember when we were younger, it's like lock somebody in the bathroom and you would just hold the door shut and scream it in there and just get them to freak out. I don't know. Times are different now. How old are you
Times
guys?
I'm
changed.
22.
I'm 26.
Okay, I'm 23. So
Okay.
am I 23? No, I'm 24. I had to think about that for a
Just 3
second.
dudes on a couple couches in their 20s in a
Yep.
basement.
That's
That's
the
it.
name of this episode.
3 dudes in the basement.
3 dudes
Like
in their
couple
20s in the
couches.
basement.
That's
Oh yeah, forget the couches. They're just two brothers. Two brothers.
How old are you, Lenny?
I'm actually 12.
I've been getting these. I don't know. I feel like it's all trends. Like my latest thing now is I get these random people who add me on Facebook and message me hi, and they just start asking random questions. Like I got 2 in the last
I hate
two in
that.
the last week. Where it's like, hey, how's it going over there? I'm like, good. And they're like, what time is it over there? I was like, midnight. He's like,
what?
where are you located? Just like East Coast. And then they're like, how old are you? I'm like, what the fuck? Like the first time I saw it, I thought it was real.
Mhm.
And now, obviously, if somebody messages me on the business page, like I answer it, because you never know what it's going to be. So I played along for a couple seconds. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then some other dude did it to me the other day, and it was a it was an Indian name, and then in parentheses was like a white girl name, and the picture was of a white girl. And then if you went into it and you went down far enough, after like 30 pictures, there was the Indian dude. And it's like that name matches this dude from the pictures that are from 3 years ago, and the name in parentheses is now a blonde girl. So I was like,
who are
I was
you?
like, why are your pictures an Indian dude back
Yeah.
then, and now it's a blonde girl?
Sex change.
I don't know. So, but they're just regular names, so you got to watch out for that now. Just everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get those. People from Iran message us all the time. They don't even ask a question. They just say, "Job."
Job.
I remember that.
This has happened like three or
you
four
said-
times.
You said
They
no
email
job.
they email you and just say job.
They just say, "Job."
No
Oh my
job.
God.
No job.
Gotta
They
love
say,
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I played along with one of those. I had a guy call me. He goes, "Yo, I'm tired of you sending your dick pics to my girlfriend." I was like, "All right, I'm gonna see where this goes." Oh, I'm like, "I'm sorry, sir. I just couldn't help myself." He's like, "You're not fooling me with your cute little amber eyes." I said, "Sir, my eyes are blue. You're not fooling me." I said, "All right," and then I left and hung up. And then another one was through Instagram, and a guy said that I looked like one of his best buddies who he tag teamed his wife with. And that was a long story short, and I won't get into any more details.
That's funny.
With that.
What'd you do with the money?
I bought his wife.
Oh, wow.
One time when I was, talking about like wrong numbers and stuff, I used to sell oil, and I went to
Okay.
this customer's house, and the guy who gave me his referral was like, "He's a weird one. Just watch out."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right. So I go to this guy's house, and he told me to go to the garage door, but there was like 3, so I didn't know which one. So I go upstairs and I knock, and you can already see there's like 10 locks on this guy's door. You see all the holes in it. And then the tenant comes, and they were like, "Oh, you looking for Joe?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Hold on," and she bangs on his door. So it was just weird. And then he's like, "Have him go wait down by the garage." So I go wait in front of the garage, and now a couple minutes pass. I hear the guy come downstairs. I know he's in the garage, and I'm outside for like 4 minutes. So I knock on the door, and he's like, "I'm coming, Mike." And like another 5 minutes goes by, and I knock again, and he's just like, "Hold on." So now he finally opens the door. He finally opens the door, and we go inside. He shuts the garage door behind me, and he locks it. He locks it with the barricades, and then he puts a plank of wood with a C-clamp on the rails so the door physically can't open. I'm like, all right, garage door.
A little paranoid.
Yeah, garage door, whatever. It's not really a big deal.
Did you die?
So then I go into the next room, and I'm waiting over there, and I look on the floor, and there's the front door there, and then there's a staircase that goes up, and there's just 2x4s on the floor, mounted weirdly. So when I realized it, the guy had a 2x4 up against the front door, and then like a T. It was like an eye, but on the other end of it was the staircase, so you couldn't open the front door because you had the wood blocking the door to the staircase. So I was like, that's fucking weird. And then I hear a drill, and I turn around, and he's drilling the door shut from the garage. And now I'm like, what the fuck? That's when I took out my phone and I texted the other dude, and I was just like, yo, if you don't hear from me in 30 minutes, I'm not kidding, call the police. It was freaky. I've never been in that situation before.
Yeah.
So now, obviously, it was a story. So I went to take pictures and sent it to the guy who told me to go to this guy's house. So now I take pictures of the old guy drilling the door shut. I take pictures of him putting the plank of wood on the next door, like you would see in an old castle, the 2 hooks and the big plank. He puts that down. So I take a picture of that. I take a picture of the wood on the floor, and then when you go upstairs, all the windows are boarded up and all this shit. So I took the pictures from my regular phone, not my work phone, and I typed the number in, but I sent it to the wrong number. So now imagine you're a random person, and you're just chilling on the couch, watching TV, and all of a sudden you get pictures of what looks like a human trapped in the house.
Yeah.
And they didn't answer. But later on, I actually texted them back, and I was like, those went to the wrong number. I know those looked freaky, but I'm okay. And the person was like, "Are you sure you're okay?" Like they were actually concerned after I said that. Yeah, I was like, "Please don't call the police." I said it's fine, and I told her I was like, "I'm a salesman. I'm selling oil. I'm at this weird guy's house," and she was like, "That's fucking crazy." That was her response to it. No idea who they sent that to.
What a day.
Sitting on the couch, and I quit like a week after that.
Yeah, I would too.
I told my boss that, and he's like, "Don't ever do that again. Don't ever go into a house like that."
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is a
At
weird.
least you got the sale. That's dedication right
No,
there.
I didn't get the sale.
Oh, you didn't
The
get
guy was
the sale.
batshit crazy. He wouldn't give out his phone number. He wouldn't verbally say his phone number because he thought that his house was bugged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weed.
Crystal meth is a growing problem here on Long Island.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. So, anyway, back to you guys. So, you became a band about 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You guys played your first gig close to that, or did you wait a while?
8 months
Yeah.
8 months after that?
after we met.
Yeah, we met in March-ish,
Okay.
and then played in October at an open mic.
Mm-hmm.
We met Nikki Silva from the Big Happy.
Okay.
She was working that night, and then she said, "I got a gig for you guys," and she gave us our first gig.
Mhm.
Thank you, the Big Happy. And yeah, the rest is history. We're trying to get a gig at least once a month, and like Andrew said, 2 to 3 times once a month. So we get max draw to each one.
All right. It's not
We wanna
bad.
make each show special.
Right. So you guys have just about a year and a half you've been actually out there gigging.
Yeah, so like I say a little over a year we've been a band. Andrew says like 2 years. 'Cause,
Right.
Like I say it from the time that we started playing.
Right.
Now.
What
That's
a-
going from the time that we met.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you meet,
Yeah.
you could, obviously you were doing stuff in that 8 months.
yeah,
You were establishing yourself as a band.
exactly.
We worked pretty hard
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
to get the music into shape for consumption.
Mhm.
I would say, I mean, it's not like, some stuff just comes to you, but to get into each other's mindset, like you guys said that you have, that definitely
Yeah.
doesn't happen overnight.
Sure.
Doing it right. There's a right way and a wrong way of doing things. And,
Right.
I think we all were in projects before that, we wanted, obviously looking back on it, wanted to do things differently.
Right.
So
So now when you guys create songs, do you make them just to play them, or do you make them to record them and get them out there?
definitely both.
Okay.
Our songs are definitely we want them to be recorded,
Mhm.
because who was I talking with? I was talking with me, Dave, and Johnny carpooled to one of our gigs together,
Okay.
and we talked about how badly we want to get in a recording studio and just do each track at a time, because you can really our songs are really developed now, but we can even develop them even more if we deconstruct them and then put them back together.
Mhm.
And that's something I think we're all really looking forward to as a band.
Yeah.
And especially, I think the songs are just going to sound so good when they are, properly deconstructed and put back together, as I said before.
Right.
It's exciting to think about. So
I would imagine. I'm not a musician myself, so I don't know what that feels like to like have an idea and then record it and then hear like a professional
Yeah.
track of it. I'd imagine that's got to be a pretty crazy feeling.
Of course.
What's your time frame from when you think of a song to when it's recorded?
Oh, I mean, it just depends when you decide to go and record it.
Well, when do like how long until you guys have it ready to record?
That's hard to say. We've really only been in the studio once so far.
Oh, okay.
We've multi-tracked our gigs and we've multi-tracked some rehearsals, but our 2 signals were recorded at Young Street Studios in Holbrook,
Okay.
and we recorded both the songs in a day and took our time mixing the others.
Mhm.
So Lenny wrote both the songs that we did like several years before we even formed Boxer.
Oh wow.
So it can brew for a while,
Right.
and it ages like fine wine, or it can also just not.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So on top of this, what else do you guys do? Like, is this your full-time gig? Do you both have other side gigs?
Everybody in Boxer has other bands. Like David has his Dysfunctone project. Johnny's in Laughing Without Smiling. He just joined Crash the Calm.
Mhm.
And
Phil Firetog Trio.
yeah, Phil Firetog Trio.
Okay.
And he also has toured the nation with a pretty popular Long Island activista.
Okay.
I'm personally the leader of my own surf rock tribute, Andy and the Beach Bullies. I play in another band called Aaron Street from out in Suffolk County.
Mhm.
I've done a whole bunch of other stuff besides that.
So combined, you guys are actually like 12 bands.
Well, I'm just
If
Boxer.
we got everybody together, we probably need 2 stages
That's pretty cool.
between everybody's bands.
That's an
cool.
idea.
That's a cool show idea right there.
Jam orchestra.
Yeah.
Orchestra.
That would be interesting. Yeah.
Orchestra.
If it was only 4 people and collectively you were able to pull that many bands, that's a cool idea for a
4
show.
drummers at once.
That's insane.
Just get everybody up on
That'd
stage
be-
at once
that'd
and
be
just
crazy.
It'd be loud.
it would be loud, but that's all right. You do it outside.
And yeah, I'm a carpenter. That's my day job.
Okay. You enjoy that?
Yeah, I went to school for music industry at Oneana.
Okay.
I applied for jobs for 3 years.
Uh-huh.
Didn't get shit. And I said I want to make money but still pursue my passion.
Mhm.
So I got into carpentry. And now I love it. It was a hard adjustment at first because I was serving in restaurants and it was like a nightlife work style. And now I did a total 180 and now I get up at 4 a.m. to go to work. But it's really fulfilling.
Yeah.
And the fact that I get my nights to pursue my passion is also something that means a lot to me. And yeah, I did a cover band project, a trio with my 2 other friends,
Mhm.
acoustic stuff. But I always wanted to do my own music because I had it. And then I met these guys, and now I'm just focusing on this one project. It's
Cool.
I don't like spreading myself out.
Right.
So
It was a
He's
hard.
plenty busy.
yeah.
So, what songs do you guys have for us today? What are we gonna listen to?
So definitely the new single that we released, Principal and Heart, we released February 9th. We had a single release show with Equilibrium Bookings. We've had 3 reviews released since that.
Right. You guys. You had the After Hours reviews. Do one for you
Yeah,
guys,
the
right?
After Hours review
Right.
did a really good one.
Throw the dice and play nice.
Yeah,
Also
Okay.
did a nice review of both our singles.
yeah, she did our first single, Stay Up, which
Okay.
will also be playing for you as well.
Awesome.
So the 2 singles that we have are on Apple Music and Spotify.
Okay.
Apple Music, you'll find them in our band profile, Boxer. Both of those singles are together. And then Stay Up and Principal and Heart are separate from each other, but we contacted Spotify to put those back together. For some
Nice.
reason, Spotify has glitches every once in a while. But
Doesn't everything?
yeah, it's only an email away from being fixed.
All right.
Ironically, the band also called Boxer that our new single got put with on Spotify is actually pretty good. So check them out. Their Boxer all lowercase, we're Boxer all uppercase. Eventually that'll matter.
At some
Yeah.
point, it will. All right. Well, let's hear your first one.
Okay.
read me how you want me to, see me how you want me, doesn't make me. Hold me if you want me to, you can only cater to yourself. You do what you gotta do, I'll do what I have to make me happy. I can share, there is plenty of me. I'm a pop running on undisturbed soil. Did I dive into the quicksand you call home? Is it safe? If so, then why does the paint on the wall try to escape? To show the colors that they once were. You could read me how you want me to, see me how you want me, doesn't make me. Hold me if you want me to, you can only cater to yourself. You do what you gotta do, I'll do what I have to make me happy. I could share, there is plenty of me. To all the gods, how long must the war go on? Principle and heart sharing, all the love, all the love, all the love. The treaty mends all the sides, if so, then why must you ask me which side you're on? If you love me, you could read me how you want me to, see me how you want me, doesn't make me. Hold me if you want me to, you can only cater to yourself. You do what you gotta do, I'll do what I have to make me happy. I can share, there is plenty of me. I'm sorry, I'll hear it again the next time I get around. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm stuck in my head. I've got to get out of this house and track down my love. You can hear it if you want it, you can feel it. Exonerate my listen if you want it, you can feel it. Exonerate my listen if you want it, you can feel it. Exonerate my listen if you want it, you can feel it. I'm sorry, I'll hear it again the next time I get around. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm stuck in my head. I've got to get out of this house and track down my love. I've got to track down my love. And reel in my principle. You could read me how you want me to, see me how you want me, doesn't make me. Hold me if you want me to, you can only cater to yourself. You do what you gotta do, I'll do what I have to make me happy. I can share, there is plenty of me.
Nice.
Thank you.
You got a crazy voice.
Thank you.
And I
Nice,
like
Lenny.
I like that. What was the name of that one again?
Principle and Heart.
And that's the one you guys just released?
Yes. Yes.
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So when did that one come to be?
Wow. Principle and Heart came to be okay. The summer before I met Andrew
Okay.
and Dave. Yeah. I was dog sitting at a family friend's house, and they had a really nice house during the summer in Massapequa on the water.
Mhm.
And I took advantage of their deck on the water.
Of course.
And
Why would you not?
I
Poor
wrote
Dick.
I wrote 2 songs that are now in our set. Those Words, which is a funk song, funk disco song that we play. It's cool. And this song, Principle and Heart. Our 2 singles that we have released, Stay Up and Principle and Heart, essentially the same message, essentially the same key. When I contacted one of the reviewers to explain what Principle and Heart was about, I said it was the yin to Stay Up's yang.
Okay.
A lot of my music is self-acceptance and just being comfortable in your own skin. I guess in my situation, being a musician and wanting to pursue music as a career, because I came from a traditional family where everyone has these good jobs,
Right.
and here I am wanting to pursue music.
My life.
And so yeah, a lot of my music shows that, and it doesn't really have to be with just being comfortable pursuing music. You're pursuing journalism, and we have our friend over here. I'm sorry, your name, Pat, who's a photographer.
Right.
Great gig. Photographers make a shit ton of money, but it's not a day-to-day job.
Right.
It's a passion project that you want to make your career. And
Exactly.
It's a struggle, and a lot of people. It's a lot of hard work, and it's people. Not that they don't have faith in you, but sometimes people who want to pursue that will be viewed as being naive, and I am not naive.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's cool. All right. We've got another one for us.
Yeah. So the next song is Stay Up. It's our first single that we released in June. The yang to the yang of Principle and Heart. Stay up, everybody. Wait, I cannot feel the edge on my feet. I picked this road to follow, swallowing life like a pill. Made me lose the thrill. Got the fear, now you're running. Got the fear and started running. No, it's hard to take your time. There is no wasted time. Better stay up before the pain comes back again. Better stay up and go play again. Get the sound out that's stuck in your head. Better stay up and go play that song again. Better stay up and go play again. Get the sound out that's stuck in your head. Better stay up and go live a little, play a little, try a little, go find yourself inside myself. If you feel the pain, just scream, oh! Well, time to let it go. Got focused, now you're running. Focused and started running. No, it's hard to take your time. Don't let them tell you to stop. Better stay up before the pain comes back again. Better stay up and go play again. Get the the sound out that's stuck in your head. Better stay up and go play that song again. Better stay up and go play again. Get the sound out that's stuck in your head. Better stay up. Better stay up. Better stay up. Better stay up. Better stay up before the pain comes back again. Better stay up and go play again. Get the sound out that's stuck in your head. Better stay up and go play that song again. Better stay up and go play again. Get the sound out that's stuck in your head. Better stay up. 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 Better stay up.
I awkwardly changed my camera view to my
Oh.
face at the last second.
Did we get the dad view? It's like,
Oops. Nice.
bloopers.
The Skype thing.
That was live too.
Can you see me? Can you see me?
That was good. I like that one too.
Thank you.
What about that one? What's the little story behind that one?
give us a blurb.
Stay Up. One of the first songs I wrote when I got back from school.
Mhm.
Applying the jobs was not going so well. So Lenny, stay up, keep going, man. It's gonna be okay. As cheesy as it sounds, we got a lot of songs where we're just punny all the time when we have
Yeah.
rehearsals and stuff. So we got a song called "Ready to Go," so we're always like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go." So yeah, or whenever someone had a bad day, we're like, "Don't worry, stay up."
It
So
works. So I always like to ask bands. Obviously, you guys are fully an original band. Do you guys play any covers together, or is that
Very-
not something you really
very
do?
rarely.
Because I always like to know what's your favorite song to play together, whether it be a cover song or.
I'm pretty sure the last cover we played was on like January 30th.
Pretty sure it was on
at
that
the
exact
Velvet
day.
Lounge in 2018.
It was my birthday cover, right? Or
Yeah. No, it was David's birthday cover.
yeah.
We played Jumper,
yeah.
the 90s song. Wish you would step up.
Oh my God. That was the age of music.
Yeah, man.
Those are good days.
Yeah, so we said we would do birthday covers when someone had a birthday and we'd
Mhm.
choose their cover of choice. And
And then we did it once.
we did it once.
That was it.
And then that was it.
We always talk about what their birthday cover would be, and then
Yeah.
we would never follow through.
Yeah.
What about now as your band? What's among all of you? What's your favorite song?
What's my favorite song? It's probably still Ready to Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm a big fan of Ready to Go as well, being that it was one of the first songs that we ever played together,
Uh huh.
even in a rehearsal. It might have been the first one that we did. but it's definitely a sentimental tune in its own right.
Mhm.
So to latch onto it mentally once you've heard it
Right.
is pretty easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys want to make that your third one?
Yeah, let's play
Close
that.
out close out the show with that one.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
The 3 songs we played today all kind of string into each other in most of our live shows.
That's cool. All right.
Definitely is.
Let's hear it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut the shit, cut the conversation. Diplomacy never worked anyway. Always be low on firing shots. Baby girl, won't you hit the dot? Expressing thoughts and keeping relations. All these things way too big for my head. We all know where you're coming from. No need to explain yourself to us. I know you wouldn't have it any other way. Laying low and skipping stones. Are you ready to go? Come on. I know you wouldn't have it any other way. Laying low and skipping stones. Are you ready to go? Come on. Tell the truth, tell me my future. Is my road painted in red and white? You be left and I'll be wrong. Watching our fates fight. Tell me your fantasies. Tell me all your pretty dreams. It's been a long time. I hear it clearly. Are you ready to go? Come on. Last file left, it's already gone. One last hop this time. So I asked her, are you ready to go? She's got a look in her eye to answer my question. Myself, never, I know what I want. You gotta jump in the water to get in this world. Now that I'm gone, I don't wanna let go. I live the century in for 20 seconds. Left my mark in roads and mountains, violated fountains. But still, I won't be in the textbook. Got this other guy who tells me what I should do. I keep on fighting and keep getting screwed. Lost my mind a million times and studied my shoes. So I jumped in the water to make it feel better. Stones. Are you ready to go? Come on. I know you wouldn't have it any other way, laying low and skipping stones. Are you ready to go? Come on. 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 So I asked her, are you ready to go? She's got a look in her eye to answer my question. Myself, never know what I want. You gotta jump in the water to get in this world. Now that I'm gone, I don't wanna let go. I lived a century in 420 seconds. Left my mark in roads and mountains, violated fountains. But still, I won't be in the textbook. Got this other guy who tells me what I should do. I keep on fighting and keep getting screwed. Lost my mind a million times and studied my shoes. So I jumped in the water to make it feel better. Make it feel better. Make it feel better. Make it feel better.
I can see why that's your favorite song.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
So where can we find you guys? Social media, everything.
Go ahead.
Facebook.com/BoxerTheBand, www.boxertheband.com. On Instagram, our handle is @BoxerTheBand. We're called Boxer, but on Instagram and all the social medias and stuff, it's Boxer the Band because it's easier to identify, and almost nobody has registered that except for us. But you can find all our music on our Spotify. You can also find it on YouTube if you put the name of the songs that you liked and the name of our band in the search bar, and it'll show you live performances or something that we've recorded and uploaded ourselves or anything. But definitely follow us on Facebook because it's our primary platform for getting information out to our fans. Lenny, let's show our fans our new T-shirts.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I got them. I got
Yeah,
'em.
you got a guitar stand. I don't need to hold it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
We just made these
Besides love.
courtesy of Scary Zoo Apparel right here on Long Island. Soon to be available via our website in almost any color.
Nice.
Let's get a good look at those.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
you guys' logo.
You can,
Thank you. Thank
Cool.
you.
you can get those online pretty soon, but for now, come out to our shows. Our next one is Saturday, March 16th
St.
at the
Patrick's
Rail.
Day.
Oh,
St.
shit.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
Free
let's-
corned
let's get
beef
drunk
with Samurai
together.
Pizza Cats. Getting drunk.
Drive responsibly.
Free corned beef.
Drivers. Yeah, there's free corned beef and cabbage at this one.
What?
At the Rail. So if you needed another reason to come buy a box,
That would sell me right there.
Yeah.
No offense. Awesome. So we like to end the show with a thought from you guys. So imagine that the entire world was listening to what you're about to say right now. What would be your words to the entire world? You can think about it for a minute.
Are we going one at a time? Or are we
Yeah,
doing
one at a
separate
time.
thought?
I mean, if you guys are on the same wavelength, you might already know what each
no,
other's going to
no,
say.
no. with this one.
Chemistry's never that good. Lenny's always got something smarter to say.
Doritos.
Yeah,
That is all.
Maybe I can make him look good by going first.
Go ahead.
Be true to yourself. Be proud of who you are, and don't try to be somebody different just because somebody else is afraid of what you might become.
Say stay up, everybody.
Stay up, everybody. Are you
You
ready to
said
go,
it.
Lenny?
Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah, I'm gonna go off your vibe. See, you thought I would be more original. Plot twist. I'm gonna say what I said on Long Island Love.co or Long Island
Long
Sound.
Island Sound dot love.
Yeah, Long Island Sound
Good
love.
friends of ours and yours.
She also did a feature for us, and she quoted me on this. It said, if you're a local musician pursuing your passion, I said, do not be afraid to reach out to your peers in the scene. Do not be afraid to ask for advice. You are not alone pursuing this. We are all here in support of you. You can see it right now that we are here on the show in support of each other. Everybody loves everyone. No one's going to say, if they're going to give you criticism, it's there to help you. Do not be discouraged. Do not give up. Always keep going. Stay up. Yeah.
That's the whole theme of the show today. Stay up.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for coming out.
Thanks for
This is
having
an
us.
awesome
Thanks for having
show.
us.
It was nice to meet you guys. Again, we're down here at the Sound Cellar in Huntington. And
Thank
this
you,
is
Sound
Boxer, the band. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks
Pleasure.
for having us again. Sweet.
Play me off, Johnny.
Cool. Later.